so, I'm always looking out for emails, and sometimes I clearly don't check or secure myself enough. My husband actually warned me about this before this even happened to me. But before I get into that, let's chew some gum because I've missed you guys so freaking much. We're gonna chew my favorite gum, which is juicy fruit. I just love the flavor of juicy fruit. Even though I know the flavor doesn't last forever. It's still my favorite. Alright. I'll do like three pieces at least. Scrolling through my emails in my business account, and I normally like to just see which ones seem good and see which ones aren't good. And I had seen one, I think it was for like an influencer website for like content creators, because I do have a couple of those that I do work with. And I went and like read what it was. It seemed fine. And then they needed like my Google account or like my email to my channel or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but they wanted to know how many followers I had on YouTube. Something along those lines. And me being me, of course, I gave that information. And then it took me to like a blank Google page, just a blank one. And I was like, that's weird, so I exited out of it. And then everything just happened so fast. I was getting security emails that was like, oh, your password has changed. And I was like, my password? And I was like, oh, your phone number changed. Like, everything happened so fast. I didn't even have time. Like, everything just was so fast. I tried to log into my account, said I couldn't get into my account. Said I had to verify it. And then when I went to check, like, the ways to verify your account, you know how you can have your email, you'll have like a two-step verification, you'll have like a phone number. All of those were changed within the span of like 5 minutes. And I was like, crap, I'm screwed. So then I had to tell my husband like what was going on. Of course he was super calm about it, but I was locked out. And then, when you like don't know what's going on, so then you kind of like try to figure out what's going on, and you're just constantly clicking on things. And I was trying to get contact support, and my husband was trying to find ways of how to get YouTube's support immediately. And then at first we were like, okay, well, as long as the hacker isn't like uploading videos on your channel or something, and they just want access to your Google account, which luckily that account only had access to YouTube. I didn't have any other emails on there. It was all strictly like just YouTube emails. So I was like, okay, they don't even have any information on me anyways. And then that's when one of my subscribers just messaged me and was like, hey, you're live on YouTube right now, but it doesn't look like it's you. I think your account was hacked. And I was like, what? So then I had my husband go on his YouTube, and then we had seen that there was a live video going on with like 11K people watching, and I was like, that's not me. So I definitely fell victim to getting hacked right as I hit 10,000 subscribers, of course. This is what happened to me. It's very, very me situated. But of course, I've learned my lesson not to mess with stuff like that. I am a little bit nervous to answer certain emails now because of what happened to me, so I'm definitely going to be a lot more cautious. I feel like a dummy, but I'm also really grateful and lucky that I was even able to get my account back as fast as I did. I know it was only been like a month, but it could have been way longer. They could have extended it because everything was disabled for me. My YouTube was disabled. My actual Google account, I couldn't get into it. Meaning I couldn't even log into my Google stuff on my phone because of it being hacked. I also do think I extended the ban or whatever on my account because I was clicking on it so much and kind of spamming the system to figure out what was going on. So that played a part in it as well. So yeah, pretty straight to the point. I made a huge mistake. Lesson learned, won't do that again. I'll be a lot more careful when it comes to sponsorships and ads. Not everything is legit. Now I know, knew that before, but now I know it even more now. But sometimes you have to go through things to learn your lesson, and that's exactly what happened to me. It was just crazy. But I'm back now. And you guys have been so supportive since the beginning. I know I could have been posting on other social medias, but I chose to spend my time when I was on my ban elsewhere and explore different things with social media. So that's what I'm doing. I had to kind of like get away from the negative aspect of what happened, and I've recouped, and I feel a lot more positive about, just everything. Things happen to you, and sometimes out of your control, sometimes in your control. That was definitely, something that happened to me that was in my control. So, but I'll do better. I apologize, my cat is below me and he follows me everywhere. Literally everywhere, bathroom. If I go to sit down, so sometimes it's really hard to do videos and try to keep him quiet. He's getting so big too. He's just below me purring. But in the midst of all this chaos, I ended up getting a new microphone, so I'm going to be setting that up this week. Brainstorm some ideas. situations that you're put in. You know, if I'm put in a crappy situation, I try to think of alternatives to get myself out of it and stay positive. Because, guys, I really thought I was going to lose my channel and I was not going to be able to get back to it, and I'd have to start all over. I think that's one of the fears of a YouTuber, is having to start over when you've worked so hard. So now I have to be super careful.